The red eyes may give it away. This stuffed bear's life was anything but normal.
He ate a ton of drugs that took his life but made him a legend. The tale of Kentucky's cocaine bear, now headed to the big screen.
Thank you for calling Kentucky for Kentucky.
This big warehouse in the heart of Lexington,
we call this place the Fun Mall,
is a museum.
We've got a lot of oddities in here.
Of weird. A giant statue of lawyer on the run turned con, Eric Con.
Those mannequins lived on top of his billboards that ran all through eastern Kentucky.
Derby hats your girl would never wear.
It's like 2 buckets of chicken with a taxidermied, rooster in the top wearing a derby hat.
And these are chicken bone earrings. Think the boss man will let me anchor the news with these things on? A lot to look at, but one creature here is considered the Fun Mall's mascot.
He's just this legend.
You don't have to be a horse, apparently, to be a Lexington legend. Prepare to say roar. That snout and those teeth belong to Pablo Esko-bear.
Just partied too hard. Eyes are all red, bloodshot.
The cocaine bear.
The whole story behind him is just crazy. It's wild.
It dates back to 1985.
Andrew Thornton, who was smuggling the drugs, lived here and grew up here.
The narcotics officer turned lawyer turned drug smuggler was aboard a plane running cocaine from Colombia.
He actually takes all of his drugs with him and he jumps out. He actually lands in front of this house, poor thing, dies on impact.
His bag of drugs ended up in the Chattahoochee Forest, where the cocaine bear found him.
Maybe he was hungry for berries or perhaps fish, but he found the stash and had himself a final meal.
He died of renal failure, heart failure, just everything under the sun.
Just like a regular death, they went in and did an autopsy.
And the coroner who conducted it knew a guy who stuffed bears. The cocaine bear somehow ended up at Waylon Jennings' place.
I've always been crazy.
Yes, that Waylon Jennings. And then in Vegas.
We had a friend that we kind of enlisted to help us track it down.
Call them lucky. The guys at the Lexington Fun Mall brought Pablo back to the hometown of the man who made him the cocaine bear.
I can type in cocaine and 21 products come up.
Today his likeness, or bearness, is sold on shirts.
We've done Cokie the Bear.
You know, like Smokey Bear.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
And on buttons in books and blow globes. You heard me. Instead of the snow, it's cocaine.
Snow, it's raining cocaine on him. I find myself playing with it all the time. I'm like,
This story making you pause? Oh, there's more. According to Deadline, a movie is in the works.
It's such a good story.
Maybe he'll be able to walk the red carpet one day.
You could just wheel the cocaine bear right in there, sit in the
Yeah.
front. Just another Kentucky star to add to the Walk of Fame. Jennifer Lawrence, Johnny Depp, cocaine bear. Sure. And remember,
Don't do drugs or you'll end up dead and maybe stuffed like poor cocaine bear.
if that cocaine bear swag is calling your name, we have a link to the site where you can buy it on WDRB.com. They actually gave me one of those blow globes to bring back to the newsroom. So that thing is sitting on my desk. People walk by, they're like, what is that?
There's a story behind that.
There is. The story of the cocaine bear. Now you know the legend.
I love it. You did a great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Val. That'll do it for the news at 11:30 today.
The news at noon starts right now.